Hello, museum technology students. My name is Allison Wickens. I'm at the Postal Museum in the Education Department, and I wanted to talk a little bit about our Arago research tool. This is a content development tool that we put together in order to allow volunteers to contribute to our website that's available to the public. Um, the big problem that we were addressing with this tool is that we had to get 6 million objects online, and we had a staff of 4 full-time curators. And you can do the math and figure out that that job would never get done. So our target audience for this website was primarily stamp collectors and historians in the field, and that's exactly who we went to volunteer to write the descriptions for the objects that we were putting online. They were the experts, and they were creating the research for their peers online, which in itself was a nice quality check because they knew that those folks were writing and reading the same things that they were interested in sharing. So in terms of this project and its known variables and constraints, we did this project in 2006. So one of the constraints was the technology was from 5 years ago. So you have it much better now. We had to create the entire interface from scratch with contractors, so cost was a big factor. We also had to maintain the museum's level of scholarship and voice as we went out to recruit volunteers. We had to create a system for them to contribute in that way. We had to manage the volunteers remotely. We still have volunteers all over the world that contribute to this project. That's where the contractors came in and allowed us to create a system that allowed people, no matter where they were, to contribute through line. And we just in general had to weigh the benefits of getting more material out there, but getting less direct curatorial involvement. I'm not going to cite any case studies or research or stats for you guys. You're going to know a lot more than me on this project. It has been 5 years since we really came up with it and developed, and there's so much more written on user-generated content than we had to work with at the time. But that's a good indicator for where we were when this project was created. So something to keep in mind in terms of the history that we were a part of in creating it. But the key thing that we had working for us was the sheer number of objects we had to get online, and the willing expert group, this great group of philatelists and historians who wanted to write descriptions for us. And the museum was really the intersecting point, and the technology that allowed us to do that was the key to the whole project. So by capitalizing on our extensive community of philatelic experts, the Postal Museum was able to provide more content to that group. Not only did it increase the amount of information we were able to make available digitally, it also built goodwill and buy-in from the community. The volunteers have their names in the records that are published online, and in 2011 we still have the same model in place that we initiated in 2006.